Half of our area, is sitting in the dark right now. Those of you with electricity should be paying attention to your electric bill.
Oh, consumer expert Amy Davis. She's live from Pecan Park, southeast Houston, to talk about the price of electricity and why it's sky high right now. Amy?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Pecan Park here, just off of Griggs between 45 and 610 is one of the neighborhoods that is completely without power. But what we're about to tell you now will affect a lot of people who have power, who can pay attention to this right now. And it's especially important if you are on a variable rate electricity plan, if your contract is about to expire, or if your electricity company shuts down unexpectedly, because that is likely to happen because of what's going on right now with the market. The demand for electricity is so great right now, the Public Utility Commission passed this order in an emergency meeting on Monday to increase the price of electricity. It is now $9,000 a megawatt on the wholesale market. For you, that translates to $9 a kilowatt if you're not already locked into a fixed rate. For the average homeowner, that would have you paying about $450 a day for electricity. The idea is that if power generating companies can make more money, they'll be incentivized to create more electricity as quickly as possible. Some electricity companies saw this coming and they knew it was not a good thing for their customers. For example, Gritty sent out an email to customers suggesting they actually go to another electric company where they can get a fixed rate. All right, so some smaller electric companies are not going to be able to pay these higher prices, and they will most likely go out of business completely. We've seen that happen in other times where we had such huge demand and low supply. Now, if your electric company shuts down, you will automatically be switched to a default electric company, what's called a provider of last resort. And if you are switched to one of those companies, your rate will be sky high. We're talking about that $9 an hour kilowatt rate. So if right now what you need to do, if you do not have a fixed rate, you need to be going on the Power to Choose website and seeing what plans are available. We noticed about 27 of them. That's far fewer than what are normally available. There's normally more than 100, but because of what's going on right now, there just are not that many plans to choose from. We are live in Southeast Houston. I'm Amy Davis, KPRC 2 News.
It's going to be interesting, I think, to see, Amy, like you said, which one of these actually go out of business. And then those that did, I mean, what if you did have a fixed rate contract with one of these companies? They go out of business. They got to notify you somehow that you're on this, last resort, provider of last resort.
Right. The Public Utility Commission usually requires the company that went out of business to send you notice, or you get notified by the Public Utility Commission saying, hey, you're now switched to a provider of last resort. And sometimes there can be a lag from when you get that notice to when you're switched, and you might have like 4 or 5 days of having that $9 an hour kilowatt rate. So that's why we're trying to tell people about this now.
Well, then even Gritty was saying some places aren't even doing switches right now, maybe until the end of the week. Well, and some of us don't have power, so I guess that doesn't matter either.
Yeah, get the heat back on, then worry about that.
CenterPoint is right. CenterPoint is the one that does the switches. So you can imagine sort of the priority that that's taking on right now.
Yeah. Man, a lot there, Amy. I really appreciate it always. She's so smart in this department, really.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah. Every department. It's Amy Davis.
I know. We always talk about that. Don't we? We always talk electricity.